So many people have requested me so far to make this video because there is so much of misconception or confusion around this whole concept of twin flame mirror. So in this video, I am going to put forward certain points which I feel are important to understand. There are so many articles, videos that talk about what is twin flame mirror, and most of us believe that when we meet our twin flame, you both are same soul living in another body, and your twin flame acts as a mirror in your spiritual journey. If we really look at the concept of mirror, what is a mirror? If you stand in front of any mirror, the mirror is going to reflect your own reflection. Mirror does not filter anything. If you are standing in front of mirror having a lot of rashes on your face, you are going to see the same rashes in the mirror. If you are looking very beautiful, charming, happy, the same thing your mirror is also going to reflect. So there is no filtration. The mirror is projecting what is back to you. And I think in the case of twin flames, why we say that your twin flame is your mirror? Because they are projecting exactly what you are. Twin flame mirror is a mirror of your soul, and it reflects the energy which you are holding in your energy body. So welcome back to my channel Awaken with Padnyaa. And before we begin, all those who have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel and click on the notification icon so that you get updated whenever I make new videos. I also assist those who are finding it difficult to understand certain things when it comes to navigating through their twin flame experience or spiritual awakening. I conduct one-to-one private sessions. Anybody who wants to book appointments with me, all those who want to connect with me on Instagram or on Facebook or on Quora, the links are given in the description of this video. As a background image of this video, I have put this very beautiful quote which says, "My perception of you is a reflection of me. My reaction to you is an awareness of me." This quote is a beautiful guide to explain what twin flame mirror is. I'm going to talk about this quote at the end of this video, so make sure that you watch all the points I have mentioned in this video. Has it ever happened that your face is not really looking great? Or maybe you have really put on a lot of weight. You feel that you are not really into your perfect self. It doesn't really give you a very nice feeling. So you avoid looking into a mirror. And I think when a twin flame encounter happens, the exact same thing happens, because when you stand in front of each other, your twin flame is exactly projecting what you are on your face. Because of that, you kind of start seeing the truth inside you. There are a lot of misconceptions when it comes to understanding twin flame mirror. So I definitely want to talk about those misconceptions first. A lot of people feel that as we are same soul, we are going to experience the same thing. For example, I experience an accident and my twin flame also experiences an accident. There is some sort of a parallel drawn and some sort of similarities found. The whole thing is labeled as twin flame mirror. So according to my understanding, that is not twin flame mirror. It is not at all necessary for twin flames to experience same things at the same time. They may experience certain things at the same time, but it is not related to twin flame mirror. And why I want to say that, because okay, as you share the same energy, there are certain uncanny things which you would experience. Like somebody was telling me that they lost their tooth and the same exact tooth was lost for their twin flame, and that was pretty uncanny. So things like this will happen where you actually can identify that there are certain things which are happening similarly at the same time. However, I don't want to categorize that as mirroring. People feel that we would have same life situations or we will have same characteristics. First of all, it is not necessary for twin flame to have same personality characteristics. there can be a complete and vast difference between a twin flame. Like person can be from Africa looking completely different, coming completely from different culture and race and belief system, and someone can be born in Japan who does not even look alike to the person who is born in Africa, completely different culture, different race, no similarity between them in anything. That can happen and they still can be twin flames. So it's not necessary or it is not mandatory that you would have same personality characteristics even when it comes to your liking or your choices or your thought patterns. And the reason behind it is that as a soul you have been incarnating in so many different several past lives, choosing different types of experiences. You are choosing different parents, different life situations. You have, along the way in your soul journey, you have picked on different types of soul lessons, learnings, belief systems, skill sets. So even though your original soul energy is one, you have picked so many different things. Even your wounds, your core issues also would be naturally different because you have, as a soul, you have been on your individual soul journey, accumulating different experiences, different skills, different belief systems. It is very natural for twin flames to have different thinking type, different core wounds, different personality types. It may happen that you really start figuring out a lot of similarities between you and your twin flame. It is possible, but it is not a part of this phenomena of twin flame mirror. A lot of people even believe that we are learning the same lessons. So whatever lesson you are learning, your twin flame is also going to learn the same lesson, and it is a part of a twin flame mirror phenomena. As I said, as you are coming from different soul journey, even though you are a same soul, whatever you have learned as a soul all through your past lives and whatever they have learned as a soul all through their past lives can be completely different. And what you right now need to learn to actually come to a certain spiritual understanding and activate your ascension, and what they need to learn to activate their spiritual progress can be completely different. So there is no comparison, there is no parallel over there. Then a lot of people feel that if I am thinking about them, then they are also thinking about me. I think this is the bottom line in this connection, that both of you are in each other's energies all the time. It's a part of third energy that you are feeling them all the time and they are also feeling that third energy. So more than a twin flame mirror aspect, feeling them all along and they also feeling you all along is a part of third energy. Then a lot of people also believe that twin flame mirroring is also about having the same spiritual progress. So if I go on level one, my twin flame also goes on level one and it is part of twin flame mirror. That is not true. In one of my videos, I have discussed that how we should not compare our spiritual progress and at what level of spiritual evolution we stand. And there is no parallel to be drawn with our twin flame. How your twin flame reflects how you have progressed spiritually. I will be talking about it in this video later. So to sum up with this whole misconception, twin flame mirror is not about having same life situations. It is not about having same personality traits or characteristics. It is not about sharing the same core wounds, same core soul lessons, or it is not about feeling each other emotions at the same time. Somewhere I feel that it is high time for people to stop this matching game of finding similarities and parallels with their twin flame and calling it a mirror, and start making a real effort to understand about twin flame mirroring. So now when it comes to understanding what exactly is twin flame mirror is about your energy, your inner rashes, your inner wounds. I'm going to give my own example. When I encountered my twin flame, we ended up in a big fight. So even before getting introduced to each other, we landed up in a separation. We were not talking to each other, and my twin flame put me on his blacklist. In fact, he bullied me along with his friends. Whenever I used to pass by in front of him, he used to call me names, he used to bully me, he used to make fun of me. When we were in our teens, it was very overwhelming for me. I used to get absolutely scared even to be around him. His energy and his presence was so overwhelming for me. I used to start shaking. I used to start feeling insecure. I used to start feeling fearful. And all these emotions, lack of self worth, not being good enough, insecurity when it comes to my survival, it was so much coming to me in such intense ways. His energy started reflecting everything, whatever I was holding in me. In that tender age, naive age of 14, 15, I started knowing so many things about myself. Like, how do I feel about myself? And the whole and sole reason why I started introspecting on all these things was my twin flame. He was projecting all these things onto me. I would say that it was a clear cut mirroring. How I started getting to know about what inner core wounds I had at that time. Somehow, this whole encounter with him made so much of change. I started working on my self worth. I really started working on myself. And somewhere I started discovering so many things in me which otherwise I wouldn't have discovered. I started going out in the community. I started taking initiative. I started taking on a leadership role in our community. And somehow I also discovered a lot of good things about myself. So it was not only about my rashes or my weaknesses or my shadow self. It was also about the good things, which kind of started coming up when he stood in front of me. And I feel the whole twin flame mirroring is happening at that level. This sort of a mirroring will shake your soul because you see your own reflection and you are shaken, you are shattered, you are surprised. And when your soul really shakes like that from the deepest part, that's when the real spiritual awakening starts. In a movie Tarzan, it is shown that when Tarzan, for the first time, looks at his own reflection, he's surprised because he has never seen himself. So he looks at his own reflection and he is puzzled, and then he kind of gets very agitated and he disturbs that reflection. While he's doing that, a lot of mud comes on his face, and then it is really confirmed that he is actually seeing his own reflection. And with this whole idea that whatever I am seeing in the reflection is me, is completely making him upset, and he again splashes that water so badly so that he can't see his own reflection. I think this is a very classic example when it comes to our twin flame encounter. When we are seeing our own reflection of our soul's energy, whatever we are holding on inside us, it is kind of a reality check for us. We exactly react the way Tarzan reacts when he sees his reflection for the first time. The thing is, the way it is happening for you, it is also happening for your twin flame. So both of you are projecting each other's reflection on each other, and whatever you are holding on in your energies is shown to you. And that is when that whole reality shock comes. The mirror, the reflection is actually showing you the truth. And that is why this journey gets so challenging, that you are seeing yourself in the mirror, which you are not always ready to accept. And because of that, you get upset, exactly the way Tarzan gets upset looking at his own reflection. So I feel that is what twin flame mirror is. Now, the next question is where exactly you are going to experience this mirroring. So, in your 3D life, you are definitely going to experience this mirroring when it comes to the way they react to you, the way they behave with you. Their silence can reflect so many things to you. Anything they do or they don't do around you in the physical sense could reflect your own energies to you, and how you would identify what is being mirrored by your twin flame. You can identify it with your own reactions. You really need to start keenly observing your reactions. Twin flame mirror is all about observing your reactions. How would you identify what your twin flame is mirroring to you? I'm sure most of you are standing at this place where you are agitated, or you're angry, or you're annoyed, or you're upset, or you're tired of waiting for them. That core issue, whatever you are feeling, is exactly being projected onto you. That is the issue which is being mirrored to you. Whatever they behave, they are mirroring your issues onto you. If they are ignoring you, they are probably the way you feel insecure about yourself, or the way you are dealing with your self-worth, or they are reflecting your own fears. If you feel that they are treating you like a shit, that reflection is showing you your emotional dependencies, also probably showing you your self-worth issues. If their behavior is making you doubt something, doubt their love for you or this connection again and again, probably they are reflecting this lack of faith, or your inability to trust yourself, your inability to trust the divine, your inability to trust them. What I would suggest you to do is that start introspecting on your current situation, how your twin flame is behaving with you. Are you in contact, not in contact? What has happened so far in your journey? And what is it that you really feel in your heart when you think about your twin flame? What sort of emotions are coming to your heart? Are you feeling sad? Are you feeling happy? Are you feeling restless? Are you feeling regretful? Are you feeling angry? Are you feeling resentment? Are you jealous? Are you victimizing yourself? What is it? There will be many, many things which you will be feeling in your heart. And that is what your twin flame's soul is reflecting onto you, whatever energy you hold. I always say that your twin flame dreams are not random, and your twin flame would show up in your dream to show you what you need to work on. So there are so many people who get triggered through their dreams. So actually, in the physical sense, they are separated from their twin flame, but their dreams are actually carrying the job. The way their twin flame is behaving in their dreams, that is kind of triggering them. And again, that whole energy, whatever insecurities, fear, toxicity, conditioning, whatever you are holding, is being shown to you by your twin flame in whichever way they behave in your dreams. There was somebody who was sharing their dream with me, and I can give that as a classic example of a twin flame mirroring in the dreams. She was not really aligned with her mother, and she was seeing that her twin flame is very pally with her mother, and he's very behaving in a very respectful way, and he's paying keen attention to her mother. So somehow we dissected the whole thing, whatever she was seeing, and somewhere we came to this conclusion that her twin flame is actually representing her in that dream, and he is kind of trying to guide her by taking her place. So it's like she needs to build a good relationship with her mother. She needs to be coming in terms with, in good terms with her mother, because the kind of relationship between her twin flame and her mother she saw in her dream, she actually craved for that sort of a relationship with her mother. And somewhere that whole dream showed her that this is how it can feel. She actually felt that high vibe, like if you are really having that amazing relationship with your mom, how does it feel? And who showed it to her? Her twin flame showed it to her. So instead of her being in that place, she saw her twin flame in her own place, having that amazing relationship with her mother. If you are spiritually progressing, your twin flame will also start mirroring your spiritual progress. As I talked about the spiritual progress in one of the misconceptions earlier, that a lot of people consider that their spiritual progress is mirrored by their twin flame, by their spiritual progress, and that is not true. They would start reflecting the result of your spiritual progress. Like, for example, if I was feeling agitated and somewhere I worked on myself and I started coming in my own inner peace, I'm not holding this chasing energy anymore, and I'm coming into the state of balance, their behavior will reflect your spiritual progress. You would start harmonizing with each other. The moment you start spiritually progressing and coming into your own balance, their behavior towards you would also start changing. My twin flame's behavior started with hatred and bullying. However, in due course of time, he changed because I changed. I worked on my doubts, my jealousy, my insecurity, my anger, my resentment. Slowly, I came into acceptance. I embraced him with love. I forgave him for whatever he did. I started holding space for him with love. In due course of our journey, he has showed me almost all sorts of patterns of behavior. He has hated me, he has ignored me, he has given me a silent treatment, he has ghosted me. However, he has also acknowledged me, he has accepted me, he has forgiven me. Most important of all, he has loved me. He has come to that place where he realized what the connection was and he started holding that amazing unconditional love for me. I changed, he also changed. So the way I progressed, whatever he was projecting on me also changed. And when I started feeling that amazing, overwhelming love from my twin flame, I knew that this is a reflection of my own state of awareness. So, what you need to understand here is this point that the way you progress spiritually, your spiritual progress would be mirrored by your twin flame through their behavior. You would start seeing that difference. You would start seeing that harmony taking shape in your journey. So, when it comes to this beautiful quote, which I promised you to elaborate on in the beginning of this video, a simple way to understand the process of how twin flame mirror works is that your twin flame encounters you, later, your twin flame's presence or your twin flame's absence, their behavior or their silence, whatever it is related to them, reflects something on you. What they are reflecting is the energy that you are holding, how you react to your twin flame. The most important factor over here, your reaction to their behavior, your reaction to their silence, your reaction to their presence or their absence. The most important thing over here is your reaction. Your reaction to them tells you more about the level of awareness that you are holding in that current state. The way you react to them is actually showing you your level of awareness. Now, when I say awareness, we can also term it as consciousness. And as we all know, there is this very famous Dr. Hawkins scale of consciousness. I think this is an amazing guideline to see where you stand when it comes to the level of your awareness. So, whatever your twin flame is reflecting onto you, you can check according to your reaction. How are you reacting to your twin flame's behavior? It will indicate what level of consciousness, what level of awareness are you standing, which place of awareness you are holding. Are you in fear, or you are vibrating in insecurity, or you are in anger, or you are in acceptance, or you are in peace, or you are in love, or you are in joy. You can self-assess yourself according to how you react to your twin flames behavior. So whatever they are projecting as a reflection of your own energy, you can start understanding and knowing more and more about where you stand in the level of your own awareness. And I think the whole twin flame journey is about rising from your lower states of consciousness to your higher states of consciousness. And your twin flame would actually become your guide by becoming your mirror. So I hope that this particular video has given you some food for thought and has added some value to you when it comes to your understanding about what twin flame mirror is. So this is all for today. See you in the next video. Namaste.